It'll all be over.
Come on.
It'll all be over.
Ain't gonna be much longer now.
And we won't have to cry no more. And we won't have to cry no more. Honey, y'all, I found my lighting. I had to restart this video. It is chilly out here, which is why I have on my head wrap, my hoodie. But I am extremely proud of myself. It is May 17, 2023. Day 28. It's so crazy because I was just saying to myself, day 30 is actually on Friday. And on Friday is also my, well, not my event, but one of the councilwomen in my city is doing a new journaling event on a new moon. And day 30 is the day of that event. It's just like God always makes a way, and everything is always in alignment with everything. And I'm in alignment always. So with that being said, it's time to celebrate. Friday is time to celebrate. That means I'm halfway there. And something is just telling me, hey, Court, you gotta fast. So typically when I fast, I always do like a 3 to 5 day fast. It depends on what I'm doing. So if I'm only going to consume water and coffee, then I'm going to do a 3 day fast. But if I decide that I'm going to do fruits and vegetables, then I'll do a 5 day fast. Makes sense? Because I can't go, because of my health issues, I can't go long periods without, consuming some types of fruits and vegetables. So I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend or sometime next week. But something's telling me to do it on Friday, but I have an event on Saturday. So that will be hard because I can't consume. You get what I'm saying. You're following them off. But anyway, I'm super excited for the stuff that I have coming up and just continue to make strides. As you all know, like I have my healing journal, and I knew that a book would pretty soon fizzle out. So now that I created my journal, now I'm moving on to other things. And now that I'm doing my blogging, I'm doing this, and then I'll move on to something else. You know what I mean? Just continuing to build my portfolio. But everything is flowing. Everything is as it should be. And as I'm looking at this river, it's just like, as graceful as the water looks, it is also so dangerous. Like nothing can stop what's in its path. If you ever watch a river, it doesn't matter if it's rocks, it doesn't matter if it's a blockage, it's going to get through it. And you would think like the water is rushing, but it's like not. It's just, look at it. Just look at it. You don't see it? You get what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's just like everything is just continuously flowing. And that's how I always want to be in life. Like where I'm at now, I just want it to be a continuous flow. And no matter what comes my way, I just continue to be like, okay, I'm going to get over it. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get around it. It's not going to block me. It's not going to stop me. Oh my gosh, with these bars. Yo, I need to go back to writing because, hold on, I'm going to have to go back and watch these videos and write down my little one-liners because, wait a second. That was a good one, God. That one was a good one. I'll be listening to too much music. So anyway, today I told myself that I want to start really getting into running and jogging, and I got my outfit on. I got my shorts on, but I got my shorts on. I have my gear ready just to start running and getting my stamina up. And I just can't get this notion out of my head that I want to run a mile. I know most people run a mile in like 7 minutes, but my goal is to do it in under 10. I mean, the average pace is 10. So I want to, and the sprinter normally does it in like 7 or 5, whatever. But I really want to get under 10 or just at 10, just to prove myself that I can actually do it. I can do anything. And even when I be watching the track meets, y'all, I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I want to do that again. I was on the track team briefly in high school, but I did shot put. And that, I love shot put. I loved it. Do you hear me? I loved it. But I always admire the runners because their ability to maintain, even when their legs are rough, even when they're physically exhausted, how they're able to mentally keep going. That is strength because it takes a lot to run a long distance. You know what I mean? And keep up with that momentum. And people who can do that, I find it amazing. I find it amazing because as soon as I feel some discomfort, I be like, I throw in the towel. But I think that's just something that I want to overcome physically, to strengthen my physical body. So I'm going to start running, and I can run. The weird part is I can sprint. I could do short distances. That's not a problem for me. The problem for me is when the hardships come and when my legs are tired and I don't allow my mental to take over, I allow my physical to take over. And just like as I am spiritually, that also plays a role in that aspect of my life as well. Because for example, whenever I'm feeling some kind of discomfort or my body is ready to give up or I don't think I can put up this fight, I don't allow my mental to click in and take over. I allow everything else to take over. I allow the external factors to take over. I'm not spiritually clicking in and be like, no, you can do this. You got to keep going. So I've been seeing a lot of running lately, and I was like, I want to do it. And God has just been calling me to run, just calling me to run, and I haven't done it yet. I haven't started yet, but I think it's time I start. And I never start things. Don't judge me. I'm very weird. I'm very picky. I'm finicky. So I don't start things exactly on like a Monday. You get what I'm saying? I don't start things because people think like, hey, just start the gym on Monday. No, that's actually not really good for you. Like, start in the middle of the week because then if you get the rest through the rest of that week, and then you mentally think like, oh, I went to the gym that all last week, but you really didn't. You just went for those 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So if I was to start today, I would think mentally next week like, oh, I ran last week, I can do it again this week. Also, like I don't set if you ever go through my phone and you see my alarms, I don't set them for 7:15 or 7:30 or 6:30. I normally do it for like 7:18, 7:21 because then it feels like I'm not exactly put on a time point mentally, because if I see 7:15, I'm like, oh, I can push 5 more minutes. But if I see it at a odd or a strange number, I'm automatically going to get up because I'm thinking I don't have that much time next. It's all mental, and that's why I'm just like, that's why I want to run, because I keep thinking it's physical, but it's not. It's mental, and I can do anything that I put my heart and mind to. Because I told you at the end of the 30 days, I'm not going to be Court. I am going to be Court, but I'm going to be a better Court. I'm going to be a new version of me, a version that I really been wanting to step into, especially now that I'm 30. Don't tell nobody that. I'll be 32 this year. And it's like, it's time that I do what I really, really desire to do. Like, me wearing my head wraps more, me talking about spirituality. I love stuff like that. Like, even as a little kid, I used to wear my hair wrap. I told y'all before, like, my mom would be like, why are you wearing your hair wrap with the big hoop earrings? You look like a gypsy. And I was like, Mom, this is what I'm comfortable in, you know? I used to always be into rocks. I didn't know at a young age that our ancestors used to, they call them bones, but they're not really bones. So like sticks and stones, and they would be able to throw them and read them. And I used to do the same thing. I didn't really know what the hell I was talking about, but it just made me feel comfortable. Like I used to love movies like Eve's Bayou, anything that had to do with spiritualism in a black community. I was all for it. I loved it. Um, and it just also turned over into my faith with God. Like everything is connected, you know. And as a child, they'd be like, you can't be Christian and have spirituality. I used to think it was two totally different worlds. And now that I'm growing up, it's like it's not. Corey, you are a little bit of everything. I love every culture. I love every religion because at the end of the day, right, it's all above us. At the end of the day, right, we're not going to be on this physical plane anymore. So when people try to divide religions and try to divide cultures and which culture is wrong, which culture is right, like it doesn't matter. Like I always tell people, like your Most High is going to get the message to you no matter how they get it to you. No matter what religion they get that message to you. So I don't know. I'm going to start documenting my runs and just inserting little clips. Maybe I'll make shorts on YouTube or something. I don't know, but your girl's going to start running. All this ass. Sorry, God. These hips, man. But no, for real. I'm going to start running, so I'm going to prepare for my run right now. Stretch, get out here, and I will catch y'all tomorrow for day 29 as we prepare for day 30 and to celebrate. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate Friday. I might give me a little cupcake that says 30, but we're going to celebrate. We're going to do something to turn up because I'm doing a damn thing. I am sticking to it, and I'm happy. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. It's cold, and I have to go jog. I'm going to go jog. I love y'all. Have a good day. Thinking it's physical.